Okay, so good day, grade 4. So our lesson for today is all about the fractions and decimals. Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to learn how to change decimals into fraction and then changing fraction into decimal. So madali lang tong lesson natin. So sige, unahin na natin si changing decimal to fraction. So first is changing decimal to fraction. Okay, so to change decimal into fraction, so first is magmo-move lang tayo ng decimal point para maging whole number siya. So for example number 1. So the given is 0 and 20 hundredths. So ito yung ating given. So to change this into fraction, since decimal tayo, i-change natin siya into fraction. So like what I said, we will move the decimal point para maging whole number siya. So papunta sa right. So we have here 1 and we have here 2. So nag-move tayo ng dalawang decimal point. So therefore, mapupunta yung decimal point natin dito. Or let us write this or isulat natin siya ng 20 as a whole number since gagawin natin siyang whole number. So the next process is yung denominator naman. So what will be is our denominator if we have 20? Okay. So the denominator for this is, take note na nag-move tayo ng dalawang decimal point sa given number para maging whole number. So nag-move tayo ng 1 and 2. So therefore, maglalagay tayo ng dalawang 0 as a denominator and then don't forget to add the 1. So therefore, meron tayong 100. So the last step is reduce the fraction, or meron na tayo ditong fraction, i-reduce lang natin to by its lowest term. So the lowest term for this is 1/5. Since kapag dinivide natin siya by 20, we have here 1. And then kapag dinivide natin to by 20, we have here 5. So the final answer is 1/5. So na-change na natin si decimal into fraction. Okay, so let's have another example para mas klaro. So what if, example number 2, and now what if I have here 0 and 4 tenths. Yan. Okay, so first magmo-move tayo ng decimal point para maging whole number siya. So move lang natin yung ating decimal point. So meron tayo ditong 1. Or isa lang yung minove natin para maging whole number yung ating decimal. So we have here number 4. So since isa lang yung minove natin, so therefore, isa lang din yung 0 na ilalagay natin sa denominator natin. And then we will add 1, so it will become 10. Or naging 10 yung ating denominator. So next is the last process is we will reduce it into lowest term. So 4 and 10, so divide lang natin siya. So 4 divide 2, we have here 2. And then 10 divide 2 is 5. So therefore, the final answer is 2/5. So na-change na natin si 0 and 4 tenths into fraction which is 2/5. So yon, changing decimal to fraction. So ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay, so let's proceed in changing fraction to decimal. So I have here a given which is 7/10. So to change the fraction into decimal, so first we will write the numerator or kukunin natin yung numerator. So the numerator here is number 7. So the next process or the next step, so kapag nasulat na natin yung ating numerator, we will move the decimal point papunta naman sa left. Then titingnan natin kung ilang 0 yung meron dito sa ating denominator. Since isa lang yung 0 dito sa ating denominator, so isa lang din yung pag-move natin sa left. So isang move. So therefore, maglalagay tayo dito ng decimal point. So we have here 0 and 7/10. So ganun lang kasimple mag-change ng fraction to decimal. Okay, so let's have another example. So example number 5. So what if we have here 5/100? Okay, so to change this, first write the numerator, so number 5, and then count the number of zeros sa ating denominator. So we have 2. So therefore, 2 decimal places move to the left. So 1 and then 2. So decimal point. And then add 0 and 0. So therefore, our final answer is 0 and 5/100. So ganun lang kasimple. So yun lang, grade 4. Fraction to decimal. So changing fraction to decimal, changing decimal to fraction. So ganun lang yung procedure. So yun lang, goodbye.